ready to serve. Teresa, para servirle.
Toya, what's, cooking?
I'm currently boiling ghost wheats with a hint of rotten lemongrass.
Aha! It does smell the part. In a good way, of course.
How can I help you, John?
I need starfish intestines and turtle eggs.
That horrible recipe again. You know I have several ideas on how to refine it.
Toya, it's supposed to be ghastly, not gourmet.
All right. I have a starfish here, but it is my last one. I cannot part with it. My turtle eggs are already missing. I presumed you'd already taken some for your leisure.
You know, I never take one without asking.
No, you usually ask. I say no, we play cards, you lose, and then you take them anyway.
As I said, I never take without asking.
Look, go talk to Estelle. She guards the Mari's turtle pasture. See if you can get past her and get some eggs.
You're a good lad, Toya Raviga. I'll go see Estelle right away. Estelle, you bearded squirrel. Toya said there was a turtle pasture somewhere in the Marley. Great. I gotta go there, you know. What? I can't give you Sir Reginald as a deposit. You're mad. He's my fish companion, not my pirate pass. Oh, don't you go being a hero now, Reg. Pah! We'll find another way. Don't you wait. Come on, Reg. Let's just try poking around in the below a bit ourselves. At some point we ought to find what we're looking for. Nah, it's not here. Although these rusty nails look mighty useful. Right, I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Ugh, someone's got to wash my eyes out after seeing that. Ugh. Back on top. Would you look at that? That's our little turtle pasture. They seem to like it here. Yeah, I know. The turtles always have it better than you do. $14, $15, $16, great! That's all I needed. Thanks a lot, folks. Now, Sir Reginald, we must leave the same way we came, using my anchor. Can't have Estelle knowing about our little back door. Once the turtle egg's done, I'm certain the Marley will be elated to hear about our progress, Sir Reginald. Aye, Marley, it's Sir Reginald and me looking to check in. How's the rot holding up?
It's just a dirty spot.
Ha! I disagree to agree. Fortunately, I found a turtle pasture below deck, so it won't take long anymore.
Yes, very fortunate.
Now, there's just a starfish missing. I just got to see if Toya is willing to play me for it.
I'm happy to hear that there's no chance of you receiving the final ingredient then.
Ha! Don't you wait, Marley. Sir Reginald and I may have some tricks up our sleeve.
It's probably unwise to tell me that you're planning to cheat.
Cheat? Nah, of course not. Well, we gotta get going now. Come, Sir Reginald. There's some preparing we have to do.
What ails your soul today?
Set a course, navigator. We arrive at the Isle of Penance.
Pretty daring of Mordecai to hide a clue here. What led you to think that he did?
Years ago, an old acquaintance of the captain was imprisoned here. Her name was Bonefinger Barb.
I see. One of bone and fingers cold.
Precisely. Though how she is linked to the captain's treasure, I cannot say.
Well, let's ask her then. How do we get her soul out of this hellhole?
Touch the energy reliquium on top of the soul prison. I will handle the rest. Now, choose our landing, navigator.
Ready.
Finally.
Delightful.
Bonefinger Barb. Who was she to Mordecai?
Both she and us were part of the dead man's fleet during the evacuation of Port Royal. She and the captain fought a group of prognosticars together. I might have helped a little. When the captain lost his hand to a burning blade, it was she who salvaged it in the chaos. We were thick as thieves afterwards. Went on many a voyage once the fleet disbanded.
Ready to serve. This will raise with your legs.
Who wanders off their ordained path?
Hesitation is the heavy customer.
Oh? Foreign tracks. What
madness is this? Right, copyright. I remember this.
Bone Finger Bar. Who was she to Mordecai?
Both she and us were part of the dead man's fleet during the evacuation of Port Royal. She and the captain fought a group of prognosticars together. I might have helped a little. When the captain lost his hand to a burning blade, it was she who salvaged it in the chaos. We were thick as thieves afterwards. Went on many a voyage once the fleet disbanded.
Nobody will find me here.
What do we have here? Heave-ho!
Well now. Strange. Foreign tracks. What madness is this?
Да ты издеваешься, блядь.
A memory unleashed.
Is that?
Preparation?
Bone Finger Bar. Who was she to Mordecai?
Both she and us were part of the dead man's fleet during the evacuation of Port Royal. She and the captain fought a group of prognosticars together. I might have helped a little. When the captain lost his hand to a burning blade, it was she who salvaged it in the chaos. We were thick as thieves afterwards. Went on many a voyage once the fleet disbanded.
Ты твою мать. Заколдованная, что ли,
I
блядь?
can do this all day.
Slice!
Bone Finger Bar. Who was she to Mordecai?
Both she and us were part of the dead man's fleet during the evacuation of Port Royal. She and the captain fought a group of prognosticars together. I might have helped a little. When the captain lost his hand to a burning blade, it was she who salvaged it in the chaos. We were thick as thieves afterwards. Went on many a voyage once the fleet disbanded.
Can't be right.
One less to worry about. Not ready yet.
Let's try a new recipe.
Don't let the flame get you.
Raise with your legs.
I'm deaths have released. Nothing changed here, I see. Back on top. The sea flows through me. Goodness gracious, you're heavy.
Never look back. Your help is appreciated.
Well now.
Well, let's get you somewhere else. See you around, friend.
Balanced to perfection.
My soul is razor
Nobody
sharp.
will find me here.
Don't let the flame heave ho.
Anyone hungry?
What do we have here?
Another sunken soul.
Unshackle. A sword through the heart.
That was a good eye.
Блять.
Back here, I see.
Твою мать.
What?
Well, let's get you somewhere.
Cuts through the shadows.
Let's get moving, eh?
Чтоб тебе, блядь.
Back here, I see.
Да ты издеваешься.
Who said this would be easy? See you. Let's get you somewhere else.
A feast for my blade.
The iron.
Да ты издеваешься.
I remember this. Welcome to the heave ho.
Toya!
My sword is razor sharp. Let's get you
No
somewhere
one
else.
returns from the dead.
Anyone hungry?
What's in it for me?
Clean this place sometime.
Don't let the flame. Heavy. Time is on our side.
I'm here.
Never look back.
The tides obey no one. The sea flows through me. It's good to be remembered. Better old than sorry. Ah, flag.
Ready to serve. Get ready to strike.
Who bothers
All right
a
now.
commissarius?
Who was that? I shall not stray too far.
Let's add some flavor.
Mr. Mercury at the ready. Ah, so sweet.
A memory capture.
Let's try a new recipe.
How did Barb end up in this forsaken place?
It's her own fault she got stuck here. She sold us out to the Inquisition bounty hunters.
Now that's harsh, even for a pirate.
We had a falling out. I still think it was because the captain decorated his hat with his chopped off hand. Horrible fashion. Regardless,
What do we have here?
we escaped the zealots. Ambush. So they put Barb in here instead.
I'm always prepared.
Your soul is free. Enjoy.
My blade is ready.
Nothing changed here, I see.
This soul has committed a grievous sin. May they atone in fleshless solitude.
Gone with the fishes. Gotta clean this place sometime. Food for the nobody will find me here. Deaths have released me. Just another moment. Ah, glad to be back.
Let's get moving, eh? A moment to remember.
Balanced to perfection. My special technique.
Enjoy death. That's gonna slow me down.
Opportunity call. One less to worry. Heave ho!
Death is not defeat.
Nothing changed here, I see.
How long was it?
Deaths. Another soul seal? Ah, glad to be back. Back on top.
My power
That's
grows.
not yet possible. Nothing changed here, I see. Another sunken soul.
Our souls will be spared such a cruel fate.
Indeed, so long as
At your service.
Food for the tadpoles.
Preparation is key.
See you around, friend.
Trust me, you're a bit... Goodness gracious, you're heavy.
These mournful cries. Sometimes they follow me into my dreams.
Be glad that it's just wailing. When you're down there, sometimes you see things.
Back to the seas.
Such paltry flames. Look at them. They hardly burn.
Truly pitiful. Nothing
I don't need more. I don't think.
Let's see what's out there.
Timeless plunder.
Let's get moving, eh?
Sometimes I wonder if death isn't a punishment.
Another sunken soul.
Never look back.
Strange.
A feast for my blade.
Suspect.
I'm feeling blue. Always a pleasure. That's gonna slow me down.
What's in it for me? Let's get you somewhere else.
My galley is the battle.
They may blame the curse, not us. Death doesn't mean what it used to.
Back to the sea. See you, goodness gracious, you're heavy. Oh, glad to be back.
Glad our
Deaths have
spared such a cruel.
Time is moving fast.
So long.
Nothing changed here, I see.
It's guidance.
Back on top.
I'm always here.
Nobody will forget this.
What do we have here? Opportunity calls. Glad you have our backs.
These mournful cries. Sometimes they follow me into my dreams.
Slice the heavy customer.
When you're down there, sometimes you
Reginald!
see things.
Well now.
Nothing changed here, I see.
Let's see what's out there.
Cut through the shadows.
What do we have here? Sometimes I wonder if death is
Why should death reduce their sentence, especially in these parts?
Блядь, не хватает, что ли?
Can you hear the waves sing the depths of release?
Who? To be confined. What do we have here? I'm glad our souls will be spared such a cruel...
At your service.
Indeed, so long as we do not stray from the maiden's guidance.
I'm always prepared.
I can help if you let me.
A recipe for further strategy.
My sword is razor sharp.
Да, я не убивать его хочу.
Back to the sea.
Well now. The cursed are upon us.
А что с тобой?
Come on, Sir Reginald. Nobody will back on top. A little ripple is all it takes. Your turn, Sir Reginald.
Slice.
These mournful cries. Sometimes they follow me to my
Sufficiently. Raise with your
Be
legs.
glad that it's just wailing. When you're down there, sometimes you see things.
Who? Do I see?
Да ты, блядь, серьезно?
Failure is a remedy.
Who?
Nobody will fight back on top. Sir Reginald, I need your assistance. A little ripple is all it takes.
What do we have here?
Sufficiently skewered. Raise with your legs. Very sensible, Mom.
These mournful cries. Sometimes they follow me to my dreams.
Be glad that it's just wailing. When you're down there, sometimes you see things.
The tides obey no one.
Ой.
Toya.
Let's go under.
Opportunity calls.
Come on, Sir Reginald. Nothing. No one returned.
Let's see what's up.
Another sunken soul.
I extend my reach through you. I summon the soul of Bonefinger Bar.
Marley, you stinking sloop.
Hello, Bonefinger. I believe you have something for us.
You leave me for decades in this hellhole, and that's the first thing you say?
The captain rarely mentioned you after your betrayal.
Oh, he remembered me enough to use me as a piece in his little puzzle, the old bilge rat. But he's gone now, isn't he? He said as much when he snuck in here.
What did he tell you?
Said this was a precaution. A way to make amends. Said if you showed up, he was already dead. He told me where he hid that rotten old thing for you. Free me, and I'll show you.
Very well. Betray us, and I'll put you back.
Yes! Free at last! To feel the sea breeze on my fleeting shape again. So long, you musty old bark. And don't worry. X always marks the spot, eh?
I like her guts.
As did the captain. Though I like her better in soul form.
Pretty harsh to leave someone rotting in this prison.
She deserved it. Her betrayal cut the captain deeply. I suppose he saw this as a just way to even things out between them.
What would you have done if she'd betrayed us?
I'd have unleashed a memory, and she'd be back in her urn. I'll hold on to this.
What's in it for me?
I'd rather concentrate on my task.
Balanced to perfection.
Let's get moving,
This place some time.
A feast for my blade.
All right
Enough.
now. Who was that?
7 blades. Preparing the ingredients. One arm, 2 souls. A heavy customer.
Vile noise. Who made that noise?
Who dares disturb?
Hesitation is raise with your legs. The expect a heavy customer.
What would we have to do to free the other souls? This memory.
Блять, опять забыл
A
сохранить.
feast for my blade. Preparation is key. A useful.
Who dares disturb?
Who was that?
2 in 1. Now come on.
The sea flows through me. Nothing
Do we have here?
I sense.
The right of inquiry.
A sword through the heart.
Noise.
Welcome to the others. Heavy.
My blade is ready. Not bad at all.
That's good.
I raise my
down. The tides obey no one. We can start from here again.
And another. The magistratus will have to work day and night.
To each their task, sister.
has earned it.
Never look back. Time is on our side.
Anyone hungry?
Nobody will find me here. Deaths have released me.
Another barge of heretics and blasphemers.
Opportunity calls.
Well deserved.
My reach extends. Grand blink. There are no limits.
Блять.
Let's try that again. Grand blink. Marley guide.
Toya!
What would we have to do to free the other souls?
The energy reliquarium can only summon one soul every hour. It would take time that we don't have.
We have cannons, eh? Why not blow this place sky high?
The urns are secured with a tiny spark of Maiden's fire. Any damage to them, the soul inside
I feel rotten leaving them all in prison here.
As do I, Navigator. But we have no choice.
Is that?
Curse you.
Да что это было? Как оно там оказалось?
Return.
Я не понял, блядь.
Anyone hungry?
Salt creep.
At your service.
Glad.
Let's capture this moment in time, in case our plan fails. Grand blink. My reach extends. Don't go afraid.
Preparation is key.
My soul is razor sharp.
No hard feelings. Nothing cheap.
Opportunity gone.
No one returns
Is
from
the
the dead.
battlefield.
What would we have to do to free the other souls?
The energy reliquarium can only summon one soul every hour. It would take time that we don't have.
We have cannons, eh? Why not blow this place sky high?
The urns are secured with a tiny spark of Maiden's fire. Any damage to them, and the soul inside would be consumed.
I feel rotten leaving them all imprisoned here.
As do I, Navigator. But we have no choice.
Is that?
Блядь.
Back here, I see.
Так, серьезно, блядь, я не сохранил опять.
I'll
Да
snap
что
my
ж ты
fingers.
будешь делать? Блядь.
There are no limits. Grand blink. Let's get moving.
For the tadpoles.
Toya!
Let's see what's up.
Death is not defeat.
What would we have to do to free the other souls?
The energy reliquiem can only summon one soul every hour. It would take time that we don't have.
We have cannons, eh? Why not blow this place sky high?
The urns are secured with a tiny spark of Maiden's fire. Any damage to them, and the soul inside would be consumed.
I feel rotten leaving them all imprisoned here.
As do I, Navigator. But we have no choice.
I'm here. Hesitation. Raise with your legs.
I'm feeling blue.
From here to there.
A feast for my day.
Your soul is free. Enjoy.
The tides obey no one. No one returns from the dead. Gone with the fishes.
It's good to be remembered.
Me too, brother. The light of the sun, the heat of the sand. I'd trade it any day for her embrace.
Opportunity calls. Slice to the other side.
Dice.
What?
Да, блять.
Let's do this once again.
All right now. Who was that?
Clean this place.
Opportunity calls.
Toya. Another sunken soul.
Hello? You here?
Good call, Marley.
Calm now, Chuck.
Gone with the fish.
Never look back.
I'm here.
Welcome.
The
Food for the turtles.
Curious. That relic. Am I seeing this correctly? The captain's hand. I thought he'd got rid of it for good. And yet, here it is.
That's done with.
So this is the hand he lost at Port Royal.
I still remember the burning city. Screams of the innocent. We'd saved as many as we could. Even with my power, it took us countless attempts. The captain had just brought the last of the evacuees on board. I noticed his hand was severed. I wanted to try again, but he refused. It was the smallest sacrifice. Saving his hand meant more lives lost to the zealots.
You did the right thing. They still sing shanties on Soulspire about you and the fleet.
It's all a memory now. What matters is that we have the relic. Return to me, everyone.
I'll be glad
Mission
to get my
complete.
bones back under me.
Victory is ours.
Сейчас, пару минут вернусь. Да, я тут, извиняюсь. Это мы шли. Ладно. Зеваю, как собака. Эй, ты куда свалил, да?
I was wondering where the captain's hand had disappeared to.
Pretty gutsy to use your own hand in a treasure hunt, and pump it so full of soul energy.
I'd still have preferred his hand on his body.
I guess sometimes you have to make sacrifices, even with your power.
Unfortunately, I cannot refute that. I will make do with extracting the energy from his hand.
Yes?
Ahoy, ship cook. So how does it work around here? Do I just order something, or is it more of a sit back and eat what you get kind of place? I don't mean to intrude.
Sit down, please.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Now, what do you think cooking is?
What do I think cooking is?
Don't repeat the question. Answer it.
It's tasty. Maybe like a form of art?
It is war. A war I do not intend to lose. So, if you insist, it is the latter.
The latter of what?
This curry is more of a sit back and eat what you get kind of place. Here, take this.
When did you make this? Smells delicious.
Between two blinks of your eyes. In my profession, you neither waste time nor ingredients. Now try it. The temperature is intended.
Incredible! This is the best thing I've tasted in years, maybe ever.
Another bout won. So the spree continues.
One? You routed me the moment I smelled this dish.
I'm glad to hear it. Now you may leave me to my work. I'm looking forward to our next bout.
Likewise.
What is it? I'm always prepared.
Aye, Tyre.
You found the turtle pasture, I heard.
I did. Thanks very much for the heads up.
I admit I did not expect you to get past Estelle.
Now, in regards to that last starfish of yours...
John, how many times have we played cards?
I think we're getting close to 500 dozen times.
5,978 times to be precise. Now, how often have you won?
Well, there was this one time where it was arguably still undecided.
You mean when Gael picked me up during the game and shot me into the sea? And while I still don't know how you managed to bribe her, I think I was back in the lead again. Until she, of course, returned and threw the entire table overboard.
So you agree that that game is still technically not finished?
If that's the conclusion you choose to draw from this, so be it. Let's play.
All right, let me just prepare a couple of things.
Prepare as you will. Meet me at the table when you're ready.
All right, Sir Reginald. I really need to win this time. Of course I've got a chance. There's just something I need to grab before playing. I've stored it in the balloon. couple of aces. I wonder how Toyar is going to play against this. Now you're turning all nighty on me, Rage. We've robbed and plundered plenty of Inquisition bases in our time, and you've never lost a scale over it. What do you mean those were all fair fights? We're immortal and all they have is funny-looking hats and masks. I knew you'd come around. Can I count on your assistance then? Good fish. Let's get back to Toya then. All right, Toya. We're ready.
We? I was under the impression that I'm just facing you.
Just a manner of speech. Let's do this.
I'm dealing.
Nothing against that.
I'll bet 3 shells.
Let me go ahead and double that.
I'm out.
Much obliged, Toya.
Next hand.
We're all in.
Me too.
Ha! I got aces.
Aces again,
Yeah, looks like luck favors the fortunate, if that's how the saying goes.
It seems so, as I'm the one with 3 aces.
Damn it, Toyer. That was all I had. How do you keep beating me?
Well, the little scam you ran with Reginald didn't help your chances.
It didn't?
See, whenever Sir Reginald hands you those aces, you always bet everything, certain that you are going to win. Once your strategy became obvious, it was easily exploitable. Playing cards is war. You can't just win by focusing on one battle. You have to keep the entire conflict in mind.
But as long as you're my crewmate, I don't have to worry about such things. You'll keep an eye on the strategy, and I'll keep on rushing in, if that's all right with you.
It is, of course, old friend. Now, come back to me in a while. I will have the intestines ready for you.
It's a lady at the ready.
Golden greetings.
Von Preiswald, at your service.
Canoness ready. Awake again. Très bien. I must inspect the cannons at once.
So the mighty Gael Lebris does not slow down. Is it true you once sailed a galleon all on your own?
Ha! That I did. I wrote a poem about it. Maybe you've heard it? Storm. You and I fought over the blue. I prevailed, but so did you. You moved on with grayish hue, left me behind. I long after you. But where are my manners? You are new here. You know my name, so may I ask yours?
Athea Manicato, navigator on this illustrious treasure hunt.
A navigator? Well, as long as you get us close to where my cannon must fire, we will work well together.
Canoness, before you bury yourself in work, you must visit the training deck.
Ah, Maori. You fear I am rusted? I will descend into your bowels and prove you wrong. This is work for my cannon. I'll be cautious, but it's still going to hurt. Always a pleasure.
I thought so.
Well, I was going to clean my canal anyway.
I see your reluctance to use actual cannonballs holds firm.
There is no poetry in iron and shrapnel. Besides, people are way more
Стреляют всем подряд людьми, трупами, блядь, членами команды.
Нормально, чё. Надо стрелять, я стреляю.
Да какой он только сейчас, блядь, полчаса назад.
I'm glad your memories are still working, Mara. No resurgence yet. Who wants to go on a ride? This is where the fun begins. A fine shot.
Whew! Here we are.
I miss the waves under my feet. It is mine. Knock them down, Gaia.
Меня приколола эта хуйня. Стрелять чуваками, бля, весело.
Good capture, Marley. I can't do this. Like moth to the firecracker. A little spectacle just for you. Ah. Who doesn't like gunpowder mixed with fiery passion? Little explosives are just as good. This will occupy them for a bit. Tirez les canons.
This shall not go unanswered.
Where do I put this?
Be rectified.
Don't mind them.
Considering your ability to summon embers from your hands, I'm glad there aren't more explosions on board.
If I didn't keep my fire in check, I'd have more than one giant hole in my body. Right here. A test. Let me show you what a Breton canoness can do. Little bombs. I do just the noise. The crackles draw them.
I still need time.
Another ace in the hole.
They always forget.
Hold on tight.
What horrors lie hidden in the brush? Maiden, hone my sense.
This is going to be a long shot. Always up there. Cannon ready. Magnifique. Remember the dead. Like moth to the firecracker. Where do I put this? I do resist the noise. Et les canons.
Ой.
I'm dead. That's uncomfortable. Another hole.
Падла.
We could have done without your interference, Molly. I'll be cautious, but it's still going to hurt. A little spectacle just for you.
What do we have here?
This is going to be a long shot. Always up there. Like moth to the firecracker.
Прошлый чувак, которого я ебнул.
Don't mind them.
Ебать.
A fine shot.
Прикольная хуйня.
The landing could be a bit rough.
Stay calm.
Oi.
I'll cut you loose.
Crackles draw them.
Vile fiend did this. Let us find them.
Ладно, я так и все думаю.
Where do I put this?
I can smell your rotting flesh.
Shot's not ready yet.
How I will enjoy purging your soul. My judgment awaits you, creature.
I am a
Calculate.
servant of the grand
Rectify.
design.
Any aberration
My
will be
judgment
rectified.
awaits, creature. Darkness will not shelter you forever.
The body
Your
measures,
hands shall stay
mind
calm.
reflects.
Rectifica.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
Little explosives are just as good.
They always forget.
Блять, да как ты меня увидел, заебал. Да ну знаешь, когда палец так сразу...
That was no mere animal. Strange.
Да. Забыл присесть.
That clearly didn't work. A fine shot. Little bombs. A little spectacle just for you.
Maiden.
The crackles draw them.
They always forget.
Don't mind the landing. a pleasure. Another ace in the hole. I can resist the noise. This is going to be a long shot. A fine
Shall not go unanswered. The right
Any
of
aberration
mine.
shall be
So the wicked shall be cleansed by fire. A fool's
Wait.
prank, it seems. The rites concluded. Well, nothing was found.
Et les canons.
What's about?
Well, I was going to clean my canal and... Marvelous!
That completes your training, Canoness. The riddle hold awaits.
Your canoness through 100 battles and more. As long as the waves do our bidding. I'll have to write that down. We are done here, oui? I will return to my cannons then.
Navigator, I believe it's time we unearth the secrets of the riddle hold. Talk to Estelle when you're ready.
Aye, aye.
My canoness returns in full glory.
Ah, oui. Although I'd argue with a giant hole in my belly, full might not be the most fitting word.
You do know the ship doctor could fix that.
Yeah, and stuff it full of vines. No, mon bateau. I think it rather suits me.
Your fashion choices aside, I'm glad you're back to see to the cannons.
I trust our armaments are still as immaculate as I left them.
The skeleton crew have started using your cannons to shoot at seagulls. They have not been cleaned since. One was dropped into the sea, another dragged down into the deep hold. I suspect Estelle's behind it.
Marnie, can't you keep your crew in check?
I cannot keep my eyes on everyone, Canoness. There are more of them than you think.
I must go and assess the damage at once.
Пойдем.